Sergeant List, Java to 13 Central. 5 George K.
5 George K.
5 George K. 406 Broadway between Broome and Spring.
10-4.
1 Scooter Pussy. Borden Wall, Scooter, Borden Wall.
Hey guys, check it out. We are in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and I just bought a stolen Volkswagen bus. Right behind me, you can see it right there. That's a 1984 Westfalia camper. I was super stoked about this thing. Had a 2.2 Subaru in it. Just drove it about a mile from where I picked it up at a hotel down the street. Paperwork was a little sketchy. I was getting kind of some bad vibes with the deal. Just gave the guy a deposit on it, pending him sending me the real title. And then we hightailed it down here to a gas station, called the police. They came over, ran the paperwork, and it's stolen. And so they got police heading back over there right now, hopefully to apprehend him, get me my money back, my $2,000. I should have known better. I probably should have just walked away from the deal right then. But like I say, I was kind of just getting some sketchy vibes from this guy, and so we just decided to come down the road, park the van, check it as quick as we can. Hopefully they can catch this guy. So yeah, they're on their way over to the hotel right now to hopefully catch him. And that's my see him right there, my Westie that I owned for 15-20 minutes. First time I've ever bought a stolen vehicle. It's been kind of exciting. I don't know if it's been $2,000 exciting, but that was obviously just the deposit. That wasn't the full amount. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they're catching him right now, and they'll bring me back what's left of my cash. So stay safe out there, and yeah, hope this never happens to you guys, because as much fun as Keith's having, I'm not having that much fun.
So this whole deal started Saturday afternoon when I got a text message from a guy saying that he wanted to sell his Volkswagen van. It's not uncommon for us to get text messages or phone calls with people wanting to sell Volkswagens, because we run ads on Facebook, on YouTube, on Craigslist, and in small newspapers all over the place. So we're always getting calls from people who want to sell their Volkswagen. This particular deal was a little too far away for me. The guy was in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and so after talking with him a little bit, he explained that he could meet me in Rock Springs because he had a brother who was coming up from Salt Lake, could pick him up in Rock Springs and give him a ride back to Cheyenne. Now, that cut the distance in half for us, and so we decided to go ahead and go forward with the deal. In addition to photographs of the van and pretty detailed description, he also sent me a copy of the title along with a notarized bill of sale. So all the paperwork seemed pretty legit and everything looked in order. The one thing that I really didn't like about the paperwork was the fact that he had never transferred the title into his name. It was still in the name of the quote-unquote friend he had picked it up from, and the friend had supposedly told him to go ahead and drive it on the plates until he was ready to transfer it into his name. That kind of threw up a red flag for me. In addition to that, he had supposedly forgot to bring the original title, and all he had with him was a copy. Which, for me, I thought, how in the heck does this guy have a copy of the original title, notarized bill of sale, if this thing is stolen? So I was kind of taking him on his word, and I decided to go ahead and give him a deposit for the bus, and he had a promise to send me the original title Monday morning when he got home. So while the guy was unloading all of his gear out of the bus, Keith was actually on his phone doing a little bit of research, seeing if he could come up with a phone number for the titled owner, and also doing a little research on the guy that we were dealing with on the purchase. That's when we got a major red flag, because it turned out this guy was a convicted felon out of Florida. He had been convicted of aggravated battery and grand theft auto. That's when we decided just to grab the keys, get the bus, paperwork, get the heck out of there, and get to a different location and call the police.
Still waiting to hear. A couple officers went down to the hotel where this guy checked in. Still waiting to hear what they found out. We don't know if the guy's still there. He unloaded a ton of stuff out of this Westie, almost like he was living in it. Should be kind of fun to meet the owners of this Westie. I mean, this thing's super clean. Somebody just did the upholstery on it, repainted it, new top. I mean, it's been loved. It's so cold out here right now, the camera gear is actually shutting down. Keeps shutting off. Just pop another battery in it. Hopefully it'll stay going. They sent some officers down to the hotel where we met this guy. So this guy drove into town. The story was he had a brother coming through here tomorrow. He was just driving here. He got a hotel room, met us. We were going to do the paperwork, and he was going to have his brother pick him up tomorrow. So I'm hoping that they caught this guy down at the hotel, and whoever's bus this is, I'm kind of looking forward to meeting him. It's a really clean bus, really clean Westie, and I'm glad that we found it. I'm glad that you know, we'll get it back to the right owner. Kind of bummed that we weren't able to make the deal on it, because it's a clean bus. Like I said a little bit ago, it's got a EJ22 in it. Drives really nice. Nice tires. Nice paint. Nice interior. Just unfortunate circumstances with how we found it. So anyways, we'll keep you updated here and see what happens.
So some good news and some bad news. By 11 o'clock Sunday night, they still had yet to apprehend a suspect in this case. Good news is Monday morning I was actually able to make contact with the owner of the bus. They had not heard from the police yet, and we were able to let them know that their bus had been recovered in Rock Springs. They got in touch with the police there and made arrangements to have it shipped back to their home. So that's good news. There's, you know, a little bit of a happy ending here with all of this. The bus is still in good shape. It's not beat up, and it's going back to its rightful owner. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you supporting the Volkswear YouTube channel, and I figure that this is as good a time as any for a shameless plug. We are always on the hunt for old Volkswagens, so if you or somebody you know has a Volkswagen that they would like to sell, please give us a call today. We do prefer Volkswagens that are not stolen, that have titles, and that you own. So again, thanks for watching, and give us a call today if you've got an old Volkswagen you'd like to sell. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you later.